Hello, good morning. How are you all doing today? And hello, Diablo. Let's see. Show you the cat. Well, that is we'll have to go get that. I moved my streaming station upstairs to my sort of like normal daily office to get out of the basement, have like actually sunshine and light through the windows. I don't have the cat cam set up yet, so but Zilby's not here right now anyways. Let me go see if I can grab him and we'll just like hold him in front of the main camera. That'll be enough, cat, right? Also, hello Asitsu. How are you doing today? So with that, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find Zilby. All right, I am back. Here we go. We have cat. He wasn't that far. The normal space he likes to hang out at is actually in his nest, which is up here. So it'll be easier to grab him. The window's open if you want to shout it. No? Okay. Yes, harass the cat for views. Then one day while you're sleeping, the cat will get revenge. I mean, he was, if it helps, he was purring the entire time. So that. I do play with him and I do feed him. So I think that undoes the damage of then harassing him for views. I think so. I hope so. Otherwise, you're right. I'll be, I'll just wake up one day with him biting my hair or something. But all right. So as I sort of mentioned, I moved the setup from down in a basement to upstairs a little bit. It means that I've got more sunlight in a room. I can have windows open. It's not freezing cold in the morning, even in the summer, which is super nice. I also have a little bit more room behind me, which is good. So I don't, I can actually like do full pointings and all that, which is great. Let's see, I haven't yet moved the Ethernet cable, so I'm on Wi-Fi for streaming. So this is going to be interesting to see how that goes. So far things seem to be okay. And then let's see, any other, I still have like chat showing up over there. It's slightly farther away now, but I think everything sort of like should feel pretty much the same. So let's see. I'll have to figure out where to put cat cam and where to put some like his trees and some other stuff in the room. I haven't figured that out yet. But we'll get there. Things will be good. So that all being said, let's jump back into our Anathema project, the Stream Manager, which is most of the stuff we're doing is Anathema based. I told my schedule to toggle bit last week. I was also hoping he'd be feeling better by now, but it sounds like his illness is still pretty bad, which is unfortunate. So hopefully he feels better. He says that he might stop by today or tomorrow for our 2 streams this week. And then both of them are going to be about this project. Give maximum chance for him hanging out. Did you miss Toggy drama? The only drama there was that he got sick and had a fever. And he attempted to add some features while sick, and that apparently didn't work. But if we take a look at, let's see, if we take a look at Anathema stuff, is there a way for me to like pop this out? No. Can I do this? There we go. So Togglebit added a new widget type to Anathema, which is a canvas. He also added a container, which I believe that'll be nice because we're kind of using, I forget what, I think I'm using like vnodes as a container. So like that actually might be really nice. Oh, and Asitsu, that idea that you had, which is the component ID, is now bound to the message type of the component. So that entire problem that we had last time of like just losing messages because it was the wrong type, that should go away now. And it's now supposed to be runtime builder as opposed to runtime new. I don't remember which one we're doing. So I kind of want to update to the new version of Anathema and then just see how this works. Obviously, I have Stream Manager running right now, but we're going to change that. So to begin with, did he mention what version? He did not. Oh, we have to go find Anathema anyways. So I believe that we're on the dev branch, and it's 89EEF7A. Oh, yeah, I actually just say branch dev, which I think that I would rather have... Oh, what is it called? commit. Oh, rev, I think. Rev that. Just to really lock it down. Yeah, thank you for that, Isitsu. Okay, so if we run you and now, let's try you again. Failed to load manifest for workspace member. Oh, it didn't like that. Oh, am I not allowed to do branch equals dev with rev like that either? You always type ref and wonder what went wrong. You don't have the same autocomplete apparently. I don't know what I got to get Toml working. Let's see, I'm using Tableau and apparently it just works for me. I wonder if I remove branch dev. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. All right, so now we have some errors. What do we got here? So the first one, use of deprecated associated function new, because now we want to use builder function instead. So that's on the main, that's in front end library. So if I change this to builder, and new was runtime builder, so now I want same exact thing, right? No changes. Mismatch types expected struct, component ID, component string. Oh, because when I create the component, I now have to tell it what type it is, right? Yeah, so component ID is now a string. Yeah, you use Tableau in both Helix and NeoVim. Is that it's doing the same thing to you in Toml files, right? Where it's like actually giving the correct like autocompletes? Because it is really cool. And I think I get the exact same thing in Docker stuff too. How do you know this is a string? You know this is a string because the state? There's something in here I think that makes it know that what type it is, right? Okay, so we have a string and a duration, but then you're upset down here. Component ID, mismatch types, expected struct, component ID string, found string. Oh, wait, the order ID, component ID. Oh, you're right. If I looked at the type right there, that would have helped out a lot. Okay, so if I do that, you're okay. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Tableau can read schemas too, by the way. Oh, nice. Yeah, so Isitsu, I recommend checking Tableau out. All right, let's try running this again and see if everything works the way we expect it to, which hopefully there's no reason it shouldn't work. All right, we have everything seems to be fine. Let's take a look at what we're working on next, which is, well, I guess also, I don't need that one open. Let's open up. Ooh, you're the wrong place. I want code, Brooks builds. Oh, I'm already in code. Brooks builds, stream manager, anathema. Okay. And let's see. I want to. Oh, I already said hello to you, Diablo, earlier. We've got that. Okay. Next up, display the message on the front end when the theme changes. So what I'm thinking about doing is updating you to just, so we have ads not running or ads running a little bit right here on the right. And then I just want, like Hello Q is like our dynamic one that can grow really big. Where do I want to put messages? We can do it below the ads. And then we can, I guess, let's see. I also feel like I want to do a section for it. So maybe let's create a new section here. And that would probably be in a template. So new, we're going to write into front end source template. Ooh, it's not exactly that. It's front end templates. I guess this should just be messages. Oh no, I think we want just like it's managing the themes, right? So it's really like the theme section. What? There's no actions available? Okay. What is this? This is in mod. Wait, cannot find what? Oh, did I not put this in the right place? Let's see. What is it? What's the command called? LT? Yeah. Theme.rs is in, because it's in templates. It's theme.aml. Can I rename? No. All right, so let's rename theme to theme.aml. Okay, so you're there. That was the reason why it was yelling at me, is because it's the wrong thing. TT, hello. How are you doing today? You use cybersecurity? I mean, everybody uses different variety of forms of cybersecurity. So yes. Rudra, hello. How are you doing today? I just want to ask how to break this fear. Whenever I start building something on my own, it feels as if I don't know enough, and then I go straight up on hours-long tutorial and build nothing. Okay. So I can give you some information and knowledge, but I can't necessarily solve this problem for you. You're gonna have to like solve this on your own. But here's something really cool that I found extremely helpful. Do I still have it open? I never labeled it. I have like a bunch of these whiteboards open where I think I draw the same thing over and over again, but we'll do it again. Okay. So in sort of like educational theory side of things, there is this thing called ZPD. And for longtime watchers or viewers, you'll have heard me say this before. ZPD. I should have grabbed. Can I get it like a pencil or something? Oh no, that's not a pencil. I'll just do it. ZPD. Let's make you nice and big. This stands for Zone of Proximal Development. And the idea here is that you want to be in this sort of uncomfortable spot, this spot where you have a little bit of fear, because that is your ZPD. Now you have to figure out exactly where that is because it's going to be different for everybody, right? And the way that the zone looks is slightly different for each person, but an example would be this. So your ZPD is going to be right in the middle of these two lines. And now down here, we're going to have boredom. This is where you're just doing the things you know extremely well over and over and over again. So in programming terms, that might be, you know how to create a basic website and you just want to do that, right? Like you just want to build a website. What if you're me and you fear nothing? Well, fear might be not the right word for you then, right? But okay, boredom. You're just doing the same thing over and over again. You've gotten really good at it. So you build like really simple websites. You know how to build like, an Angular application or a React application. And you're like, okay, well that's, you're just bored working out. A lot of us get into this boredom place at our work, at our day jobs, at work. And it's one of the top reasons that people leave jobs is because they become bored. This is not a good place to be in. This is really bad. Up here is equally bad. And this is, I don't actually know the technical term for it, so I just call it drowning. Oh, wait, no, panic. This is where it sounds, you've gotten Rudra, is in the panic state. And so up here, you're like, there's no way I can do this. Have you ever had a problem where like at work, somebody gives you something and like the first thing you do is you just like, there's no way I can do that. I'm going to get fired. This is the end for me. That's because we're in this state right here. We've been asked to do something that is above our top line of the ZPD. And so there are strategies for removing like a problem down, like breaking it down to smaller chunks. And then each of those chunks might be in your ZPD. And then what's really cool is that over time, everything shifts up, right? Like as you get better, your ZPD will come up like this. And what was boring for you, what was like good and like challenging and uncomfortable for you, is now boredom. That's the idea. Like that's what the ZPD thing is. And this is what I have in my mind, right? Because the question becomes, is this panic or is this just uncomfortability? Because if we're uncomfortable, that's good. We want to be uncomfortable. And then you want to go and try to do things and fail at them, but then come back and try this again. And for some people, your ZPD line might be really thin. Like you might not have much room in there. And for other people, especially if you've gotten used to being uncomfortable, it might be like looking like this, where you're just willing to try a lot of different things and just sort of like play around with it. You got into the boredom place halfway through a project, that part after you figured out, but before the part where it's actually a finished working thing. That's really common for me too. Like that happens to me all the time. And you see that with like when I try to do tutorials, I'll get into like boredom or I'll like, ooh, I want to go do something else now. And sometimes that's because I chase the ZPD a little bit too much, maybe, possibly, perhaps. I don't necessarily think there is a bad way of learning. Not finishing projects is okay as long as the reason why you're not finishing them is that you have something better to do. If, for example, you're not finishing projects because you're scared of like proving that you don't know how to do what you're doing, that's not a good reason, right? Like that's not a good reason at all. Give up the projects because you have something better to do. Does that help, Rudra? I hope it does. If you have more questions about this, I'm happy to chat about it. This is one of the things that I'm like really passionate about. And let's see, I missed something from Sitsu. You switched over to Zed for your Rust development, but you also haven't properly written Rust in a few months. Just updated and it appears to be using Tableau now. I also checked VS Code, and you're also using Tableau there too. So you guess you don't have the problem anymore. Excellent. Well, that's great. Rug Matt, hello. Where is the cat today? The cat is right over there. I don't have a dedicated cat cam pointing in that direction or hooked up right now up here. So I'll see if I can get that set up tomorrow. All right, let's see. Also, Rug, how are you doing today? Cat was shown he is still orange. He is indeed still orange. Okay, so theme change thing. What do we want to do? I want to have like a new section for a theme. And there's this potential new container. I wonder if this would be helpful for us. A container element, it accepts at most one child. So we have a border in which we can set our width and height, which is nice. And then a container. Oh, so this is sort of like a div where we can set like the width of that. So I'm almost like imagining that this is just a div. And then I can do things. And I can also set width and height, which is interesting. And background. Okay, so I can set width, height, and background. So I'm not sure that's all that helpful for us. But let's add a border around this. We're going to do border. And I wonder also if I can do like width and height 100%. That would be interesting too. Okay, so what I want to do, we want to do like a text of theme. So we can have like a current theme and then what the theme is. Oh, quotes, right? Theme, and then how do I combine things together? Oh, I can use spans, right? Togglebit, hello. How are you doing today, and how are you feeling? Oh, well, you already answered. You're still quite rough, but you'll try to answer any questions you've have any. Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by. Everything seems to be working fine so far. I really love the fact that I can just click on things in the terminal to have them go away, which is nice. I updated to the new dev version that you deployed last week, and it was fine. It was not very hard to do the update. The only thing, if you want to do like I don't know, like an update guide or something, the only thing that just sort of felt a little bit weird was, or like took like a couple seconds until Asitsu reminded me, was that, where is it? Oh, emits. These emitter emits, they changed order. It used to be value on the left, and then component ID. So it just went around. Yeah, you forgot to mention the argument order changed. Yeah, that was the only thing. Let's see. Okay, so if I do border span theme, and then I want like, we'll have the theme name, which I'll just pretend right now it's just gonna be what am I using for theme? Adwaita dark, I think. So if I do that, and then I want in this one, okay, so we have ads at the top, I think is pretty good. We have our hello queue there. Let's do I guess I'll just call it theme. I haven't figured out a good organization system for this yet. So as I add more of these in here, it's going to be sort of like a pain. Do you have any suggestions, Togglebit, for like organizing components and sort of like the loading of the components into the system? Let's see, read a string. Let's do at least these in one section. Go templates, theme, AML, our context, loading theme template. Okay, so we have that. We have all of you. You're good. Okay, then I register the component. You have not thought about that actually. Loading lots of components will be noisy. Yeah, and it's not really a concern, right? Because like you in Vue, you have the same thing where you have to load components in. It's just one line though for each thing. So it's less of a issue. I guess this is less of like loading into the component though. Like that Vue has like loading into the component each component you load other components you're going to use, at least custom ones. I wonder if I should have like a separate register component file that I just load in and run, and that then stores the component IDs in a object, a hash map. That's where like the other thing is like, I don't know where to store those. Okay, which is right now I'm just leaving them right here. Okay, so this is the theme component. Okay, we have a runtime builder, register component. Okay, so what are you? You are I think we called you theme. Our template impl, the template. That was the theme template. Okay, next up is component. Oh, okay, so we have to create the component next too. So is this front end, source, component, theme.rs. Was it pub, struct, theme component. Do they not have anything in here? I don't remember what I did for the other components. Let's see. Oh, I have the impl component for it, and I think that was it, right? Come on, find it. There. I don't know why I didn't find it before. Okay, implement you. Okay, so state. We know we're gonna have to have some kind of state, right? So you're gonna be the actual theme. So pub, or I guess it would be the name of the theme. And I probably want like the main starting okay, yeah, let's do just name, pub name. It can be a string. These are best to be strings, right? Like, do you have any kind of, oh wait, I have to do value string, right? Value. Why are you not finding those? Value string. Message will right now be just nothing. Okay, so nope, don't do that. Head back over here. Okay, so our component, that was a theme component. We have name, and then our initial value I want to be, I don't remember anymore. Did I actually call those other ones? Let's see, Twitch ad, Twitch ads, hello Q. Oh, right. State is a separate thing. Oh, I completely forgot. State is a separate thing altogether. Hold on. So we have a pub struct theme state. This would have a pub name, and then you're going to be a value string. Your state is then going to be a theme state. Okay, now I remember. Skimas, hello. How are you doing today? So let's see. Theme state. Right. We have to. Was there a derive for state? There was, right? A derive for state. There we go. Okay. So we're happy with you. So it's just theme component state. Okay. So we have our theme state name. There we go. Name is going to be a value new, and then the string here. What is their value? Oh, it's Adwaita. Okay. Oh, actual string. Okay. I think that's everything. So that gives us. Wait, am I missing something? No, that was a state. Oh, it's because of the message. So yeah, it's nothing there like that. Okay, that's good. So we have our theme component. We're not doing anything with you yet, so I might as well do that. Make you happy. Okay, so theoretically, when I restart this, we'll get a theme right up there. And let's see, Dwight, I just called it name, right? So if we do our span, I can just use the name there like that, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so theme Adwaita Dark. Excellent. So then, oh, I must have started it right after the ad break started. So the ads it doesn't know about that. I don't need spans there. You can put everything in text with like this text, the name. Oh, really? Okay. So I can just do text theme. So just space name like that. I don't have to have like anything weird. I guess I use spans only if I want to color it, right? Like to add a new theme or something. That makes sense. Helps if you can spell theme. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so we're good on that. And then when something comes in. Okay, so now I want to go back into you. do I want to do that? Front end events. We have to update you. So we have a theme changed, and I guess we'll have to do a string for what the theme changed to, right? Okay, change Helix theme. I don't need that print line anymore. We have the username and the theme. Oh, you know what? That would be nice to put the username in there too, wouldn't it? So I could say string. Fine. Yeah, I just need to remember the order now. What could possibly go wrong with doing just string? I mean, who would possibly forget that? Okay, so we changed the Helix theme. I run that. It's okay. So if it doesn't crash, then we want to front end event send. Okay, so then we're gonna do a front event send. We have our values. So events theme changed. Can I actually add some like info to this? Can I do something like username? So username theme name. Yeah. Okay, that works. Why not use a struct variant? Actually, that would work too, wouldn't it? We can use an anonymous struct, can't we? That'd even be even better. So we can have username is a string and a theme is a string. Don't need that anymore. Why are you upset? Oh, because it's not a tuple. It's that. Okay. Theme changed. We have username. We have theme. We have to await. Give it a context of sending theme event to front end. And then we have to unwrap to crash. Okay. I'm kind of surprised that doesn't give me an ownership problem. But maybe it's because we have these issues. Okay, so what? Okay, in a front end, handling this. Okay. Oh, because we're gonna emit this. So cool. We're gonna get a fun error right away. All right, let's do this. The mesh arms. All right, so what we're gonna do? We're going to catch this and then just use the emitter to emit the right thing. So that means I want to go back to you. Get rid of you because we're going to use you now. And then also messages. So right now it's nothing, right? Yeah, okay. So right now it's nothing. If we do themes.rs, I probably want to set this to be a name struct. So I can set this here. We said hello earlier. Schemas, let's see. So if I do something like a pub struct, like message data. Oh, this would be theme message, right? Then we can have a name. We have username string, name the theme or theme string. Your message. Come on, it's gonna be theme message. Non-exhausted patterns. Wait, I thought we added that in there. Yeah. Oh, just because I haven't saved it. Okay, so theme changed. We have our username and a theme coming in, but actually this is gonna be fine. So we have username theme. We're gonna do emitter, emit, component IDs. That was the theme component, and then the value, which is a theme message. Username theme. Context. We are sending theme change info to component, and then okay, we unwrap you, and then we're good to go. Okay, so I think that should work. I don't have to tackle this now or at all if I don't want to, but can you get the emitter before you wait? You can get the emitter before you start the runtime, so you can have an async emitter directly to the front end instead of needing that channel. Oh, really? Okay, I didn't realize that. So I always thought that I had to get the emitter through here. I couldn't find a different way in the documentation to get the emitter, but I guess I didn't really try looking that hard on it. So if I wanted to get that, like where would I get that ahead of time? Like I'm probably not going to do it right now because that's probably going to be a pretty big refactor, but it sounds like then I would be able to take in the receiver from that essentially here, right? You have to create the runtime builder first, then get the emitter, then do everything else. Okay, so I have the runtime builder here. So I can get like an async emitter equals runtime builder. But that's not an async emitter, right? That's just an emitter. Oh, it's both. Oh, okay. So that gives me the emitter here like that. Okay. The only problem, and then maybe you could help me figure out like how to do that. If I wanted to emit directly from the back end to the front end through this emitter, how would I get this back out there? I would probably have to have a channel and then send it back out. Go to the function where you call the current run function. Okay, so here, let's I call that, where do I call that? Nope, not that. Go to references. It's in my main function. So this is where I create this. I guess we could do a separate thing here where I can, how do we get out of the spawn? I guess this is part of the not sure how to properly do a integrated front end with my back end and then use have things sort of like separated but together. So here's where you want to create the runtime builder, get the emitter, then pass the runtime builder into the run function. Okay. So basically what we could do is, wouldn't be even here. It would be, I would have to do this here. It's like, okay, I see. So I could create anathema runtime builder, create anathema emitter, send anathema runtime builder into the function. And then in stream manager run, send anathema emitter in here. Okay, cool. We might do that later. Let's see if I can finish this feature first, and then we'll see about updating that, because that would allow us to make things a little bit simpler, because I wouldn't have to have a separate sort of emitter for everything else, which is nice. All right. So what we're doing, we have our theme of Duetta Dark set there. I guess at this, no, we're not okay. We're not okay because that has temporary code that I didn't want for reals. Field is private. Theme message. Yes, I know you're never read. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Okay, so that sends through and it gets into here, which means that input components, now I have just a bunch of keywords. Does this have like methods in here too? Functions. I wish that there was a better autocomplete thing for like what functions are in here. It is, there, function message. Okay, so we're going to take in a message. We're going to take in the state. We're going to take in these elements. I have no idea how I would use those elements or what they would be used for. So I've always just been ignoring them. Okay, so if we get in this message, you know what I probably want to do? We want to update our theme to also have the username. So username is also a value of string. Okay, so we're going to take in, we have self message. Message is going to be the theme message. So I just want to say state dot name, set it to be message dot username. No, message dot theme. State dot username, set message dot username. Okay. You're all happy? You're very unhappy. Theme state. Let's see. We have name and we have username. Username, value, new. I guess we'll have to do that. I guess I can talk a bit. Does the what is it called? Do the templates handle options just fine? Because otherwise I could set username to be nothing. Okay. Ooh, not sure. Okay. We can try it too. Let's see if this works to begin with. So let's see. Finally, I need to update the theme. Okay, so we have text, theme, and then, I probably want like if, like an if statement, right? So like text that, because like I would want to do something like, okay, I only want that set by if there is something else. So like if, can I do nested if statement on the same line? Like, okay, so how would I get this? How would I get the same line? So if I want to do like theme, well, I guess maybe I just won't worry about it. Let's just do it like an if statement here. So like if username is set, So if username is not equal to an empty string, nope. There's no those. It's just you. Okay, so if username is not that, then text set by username. Okay, so if we do that, there's a lot here, and I have no idea if I've forgotten something. I'm guessing I've forgotten something in the middle of this all, but we're about to find out. Uh-oh. You didn't... What did I do? Did that crash right away? Okay, running Twitch events listener. Oh, it crashed. Okay, that took a while to crash. Sending username to front end. Okay, so that's sending username to front end. Front end event send... Oh, hello message. It was from the hello message. There you can use a span and indent the if once since it belongs to the text. If you want it on 2 lines, you need a VStack. Okay. Okay, interesting. Wait, but what caused this error? Because that was in hello Q. Why did the hello Q suddenly have this error? I don't think I took anything in here. I didn't do anything weird in here. Like I just put comments in for what to do with it. I don't think we actually did anything. I removed the emitter that I created. We still have that runtime builder. You're all fine there. Be right back. You'll need to make tea or you'll die. Okay, well, I mean, hopefully you're feeling better, and hopefully the tea makes you feel better. And we don't want you to die. That'd be terrible. Huh? Where? Okay, so what was the last thing that we did? I guess like one change at a time, right? So let's try not putting the theme in the VStack here. Ooh, okay. And now if we say hi, so if anybody sends a message, so if I say hi, okay, so that's working again. So the problem's in the index. The problem is in this theme here. I must have screwed up the theme.aml file. Oh, so I need a VStack. This is what you're saying. I need okay, there you can use a span indent. Okay, so I could do a span like that, right? That might work. Togglebit's getting his tea, so he can't answer us. No, okay, so it doesn't like that. Invalid token. Okay, so we tried text theme name, span if, username, and then another text inside of there. Rudra, okay, so I'm hoping that explanation previously of the ZPD was helpful. You have, okay, so you have a suggestion for me to look at, Togglebit. Hold on, let me load that up over in this computer to open you in a little arc. Okay, so we have border, text, theme, name. Oh, I just use an if. Okay, so I indent the if like this. Okay. Oh, and then I use a span. So I did everything backwards. Okay, let's try that. We had the same problem. Did I do that right? So border, text, theme, name, if username. Okay, so I also don't need this. If username, span, set by username. Okay, so we have you. Oh, there we go. Okay, so theme, Adwaita Dark. Okay. I think the problem was the if username is not equal. I don't think it like that. Okay, so let's try changing the theme. What's a good theme to set to? Acme is very easy to see the difference of. So if I do change Helix theme to Acme.
Changing Helix theme to Acme.
Yeah, look at that. Theme. Acme set by me. You could also have a default or Brook Circle for the username and avoid the if completely. What I was thinking is not worrying about, like, basically, because it's not really set by me. Like, this is now a set by me, right? Now, the next question becomes, what do I want to do for resetting this? Did I decide something? Let's also reset to Adwaita Dark.
Changing Helix theme to Adwaita Dark.
Oh, I'm missing the space here. Okay, so we have set by that. If we go into our README, so we display a message in the front end. I have this announcing out loud, but I don't have a cable yet going over. How's the sound, by the way? I made a ton of changes to my Windows system over the weekend to try to have the audio be higher quality and better. And when I moved up here, I was able to rearrange things differently so that the cables are very hopefully not even close to the power cable. So everything should be good, but I don't have a long enough cable for audio. And I think also like long cables for audio is not a great thing, what I read. From the laptop where it reads it over to the Focusrite. No robots here today. Sounds good. Okay, excellent. That's good. That is good. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about announcing out loud. It announces out loud to me, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. Validate that it's using a real font. Okay, fine. Is there a list of the fonts here? Like, is there a file that I can open up? Because like we have, it must have the list somewhere, right? Or is this just in the? Is just in the binary? Let's see, it would not be hello Q. We can redo this one to change theme. Let's see. I mean, that's not really going to help me, right? Helix is just a binary. Yeah, I can. There should be a runtime directory under the Helix config dir. Well, so one problem, like if I go to, this doesn't have the actual themes, right? And this theme isn't really like what I'm using anyways. So like I can remove this theme. I'm not using that anyways, because we just have this under config here. Okay, create a file with your name of your theme and place it in your directory. So okay, that's where it could be. That's just how to create a theme. That's not the default themes. Okay, that's unfortunate. So then, oh, you have Helix built locally. Oh, that probably is why. Let's see, where was it? It was, I think, in their GitHub. There was something here about themes. Yeah, we can just search for Adwaita. And I want code. I have to sign in to search code? Oh, that sucks. Fine, I'll cheat and just ask. What am I looking for? Where the actual, like where the list of the themes are, which I have in the, no, come on. I keep on missing it. There it is. Change Helix theme. It is Helix. Okay, so it is Helix runtime themes. Okay, so it's this list of all the themes and README. No, I mean I kind of want to just grab this full list here. Oh, it's gonna grab more than I want, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, sorry about that, Diablo. I did indeed find that. Okay, so what if I just throw in here, we do possible themes. I can put this here, or we can put this into Stream Manager. Maybe it should go into the Stream Manager. Yeah, let's put it in the Stream Manager. So probably not the front end. We can just throw this in here. So we'll do, let's see, themes dot, I mean, I'll just open up maybe Helix themes. Helix themes, txt. Okay. Oh, that's not great. I was hoping they would not be on different lines. Oh, and it added the commit message too? Oh, fine. Okay. I mean, the truly easiest thing. Oh, you know what else I could do? What? Dot open that up? Isn't Dot supposed to open up VS Code? Did they change it? Oh, they must have changed it. Oh. Or maybe you have to be logged in to use the VS Code thing too. I didn't think you needed to be. Okay. Am I logged in on the other browser? I'm not logged in on that browser. How about, don't quit. How about this browser? Not logged in on this browser either. Last browser, and not logged in over there. Cool. I am not logged in anywhere. Excellent. I'm doing a lot of work just to try to avoid doing the bare minimum, like the easy thing, which is just to clone this down. Let's do that. So go to code, other, clone you in. Okay, so for Helix, we want to, all right, so it was, let me find Adwaita. Okay, I want to go to runtime, themes. There you are. I just want to do ls, grab all of you. Okay, what do I want to do? I want to duplicate everything. Okay, so all of the Brookzerkers. Go back to here. Ooh, there, this will work. No, wait, why am I different? Okay, that's not great. Okay, fine. Let's do this. I'll start here because these all seem to be the same, and I'll just duplicate all the lines. And visual, go to the beginning, delete. Okay, there we go. So now I have one line for each one of these. This is great. Oh, in Helix itself, you can do ls to get the output of the command. Oh, I didn't realize I can put a bang on it to get the output. Oh, that would have been cool. Okay, so I am curious if I load this into a file and I just search through it. This isn't that many lines. I can throw this into memory too. Okay, here, we'll get rid of the README. We have you in like that. I wonder if I just want to put this as like a helix themes.rs and throw this into a constant. Yeah, I kind of want to do that now. So I'm in Stream Manager. Let's head back to there. And if I throw Helix themes into source, so if we move Helix themes into source, oh, because change Helix theme is a completely different era. That's a completely different thing altogether. So I want to move Helix themes to change Helix theme source, possible Helix themes.rs over here. Okay, change Helix theme. Okay, so you update you. I want to do a vector and probably pub that. Probably a mod. We're not doing this often enough that I think that just like a vector of them is gonna be fine. It's slower than searching through a hash map, but I can put like a 1 minute or a 5 minute delay on this, so we won't be hitting this that often. It won't be killing the computer for this. So, and the list isn't that bad anyways. And it's an alphabetical order too, which is nice. So if I were to do something like I can't do that unless I'm in I can do const. Do a const available themes, which can I do a vec in a const? I don't remember anymore. And this will be a string. Actually, this could be a stir. No, but it doesn't have to be a vec. This could be just an array. Hold on. This could be an array of stir with like, I don't know, 55 or however many there are. How many are there? Oh, can I not see how many lines there are on here? Fine. See, I'm using everything on all the lines. So if I select all the lines, 136. 136. We'll open with you. Get on to the next line. Close you. Maybe pub static. Okay, you're like that. This is great. Let's search everything for Toml. Nope. Toml. Delete you. Okay. There we go. I'm kind of surprised. Ooh. Licenses. Yeah. Let's get rid of you. Wait, there's a theme named Penumbra Space Plus. Wait, is that right? Is that really a thing? Oh, there's one just called Penumbra Plus. Oh, fun. Okay, so found 136 elements. Okay, but we really have 135. Okay, there we go. Excellent. Okay, so we should be able to now check the available themes from inside our library here. So I need... Okay, so we already mod the possible Helix themes. Okay, so I load the config file. Okay, so actually a new theme. We can just test this right here. So I can, let's see, find it. Oh, Rudra, how can you be as good as me? The best way to be as good as anybody that you ever see, like coding wise, is just to code more, right? And attempt to teach, whether or not you teach to people in real life or you teach to just like your cat or a dog or, you know, a little rubber duck you put on your desk. That's gonna be good enough, right? Like if you're attempting to like explain things out loud to other people who don't know it, you're going to end up finding problems, and then either you're going to just lie, and that's one way to get through that, or the better way, the one that actually allows you to learn, is then figure it out, like learn what it is. And then next time you teach it, it'll be better and then better and then better. And then that's how you learn and get better. There's a, in the educational parlance, as it were, there's a sort of like a common joke, which is in a lecture of like, let's say 28 people plus one instructor, you have 28 people bored and one person learning. That's because the teacher is the only one learning because they're the one giving the lecture. It's kind of funny how that works. Okay, so we have you. I want to check to see. Okay, so if the possible helix themes, available themes contains. Oh, note that if you have a sorted site, binary search might be faster. Oh, is there a binary search? There is. Binary search searches the slice for the given element. If the slice is not sorted, okay, so if the value is found, the result OK is returned. Yeah, I don't really care about that. So binary search, new theme, double reference, so new theme. We'll do what you give me again? You'll give me a result. So if is okay, so if you're okay, which is not what I want, is error. It's probably what I want to do. So if possible helix themes is error, I just want to, you know what? I'm just going to return and just do nothing at all. That'll be fine. Okay, so if we do that, okay, so we start with a Dwight of Dark, and if I were to try to load up a new theme that didn't exist, like, for example, blah, blah. Oh, that still tried to set it. Huh. Okay, so, oh, but it didn't actually try to set it. No way. Okay, hold on. Right. It successfully didn't do it, but I set the message there when I don't want to. Okay. So change helix theme. You know what I should probably do is make a function in change helix theme. Like maybe up here we'll just do a pub function validate new theme, validate theme. We'll have a theme, which is a stir, and then we'll just return a Boolean. And so we'll do this, whatever. I'll just do it by hand again. Let's see. What is this that we're doing? I want to possible helix themes, available themes, binary search, and the theme is okay. Okay. So if I search that turns into Boolean. Okay, so we save you. Then I want to do an if change helix theme. Let's restart LSP and see if it sees that change now. Content modified. What? Okay. Validate theme. There you go. Okay, so I want to do if not validate theme, pass it the theme. Then I don't want to do anything at all. We're just going to return. We're in a loop, so I just want to continue. I'm in that loop, but I'm in a spawn here. What do I want to do? I guess, you know what? I'll just throw this in here. It'll be fine. It'll be fine if one time I have indented code. Okay, we'll do that. So if validate theme, then we change the helix theme, and we also send the front end events. That can go in front of here like that. What are you upset about? You're upset because borrowed a move value. Whoa, oh, yeah, clone you. I can't clone a string? Why can't I clone a string? Oh, that's why. Okay, cool. No errors. Okay, so everything should be fine. Let's go ahead and reset this again. Okay, there we go. So we're starting out White Out Dark. Does the change helix theme channel reward do a random one, or is it requested? Because I have, it is requested. It's requested. So you have to put one in there. So for example, if I find my chat window over here. If I do change theme and I do Acme, that works. And then if I immediately do it again to blah blah, it doesn't take effect. And then I can put it back to Adwaita Dark.
Changing helix theme to Adwaita Dark.
Okay, so I think it's working. Now I don't yet have a thing in there to set up to say like, hey, don't do it like 5-minute timeout or something like that, because we probably want if like let's say Asitsu you change the theme and then Diablo changes the theme like 5 seconds later, then we don't get to live with Asitsu's awesome theme. We are absolutely assuming that the community is only going to choose readable, awesome themes that have no problems whatsoever. Like, how could there possibly be a problem? I don't see how this is going to go bad at all. Now, part of that we can do with the channel point redemptions, right? Because I can set channel points to have a timeout between when people can do that. So that's one way that we can sort of make it better. For testing purposes, things are okay right now. And I just sort of doing it fast. Technically it is all running, so you can all do this now, but you do have to type in your thing right now. Do you want it to be a random theme if you don't pass in any theme? It's just an empty message. Can you even do an empty message? I must provide a message for this reward. Okay. So I could do something like random like that. Okay. Do you want random? Let's add a random in. I mean, this will actually be really easy now. Now that I have all the themes in just in here. So possible, okay, we validated the theme, we changed this. So then we'll just say like if new theme is empty, how do I want to do this? If new theme is empty, I want to set the theme. It's a stir that's coming in. So I probably want to do something like that new theme equals, okay, so if you're empty, I want a random. Oh, we need to pull in random. Oh, you're right. I can't do that. We're gonna have to use the random word. Okay, so hold on. If new theme is equal to random, and let's just to lowercase that. Okay, so if you are random now, otherwise, we're just gonna return new theme. So that way, it stays the same if it's not that one. Okay, if you are there, we need to pull in. I'm in the wrong directory. I need to cargo add rand. That should be fine. Let's just do another function. Function select random theme. Okay, let mute RNG equals. Can I do? Okay, so put in thread RNG. I want to choose a random. It's a sample, right? If I try to do that, so can I do possible Helix themes, available themes? Oh, I can't sample that. Is it RNG sample? Sample new value using the given distribution. So RNG sample uniform new. Oh, is it choose? Okay, choose available things. Choose. Oh, there's a trait I need to pull in, right? You need to use some trait for the trait. Use rand distributions maybe? Wait, it's under prelude? What's in here? Oh, maybe it's under the prelude. So if I just pull in all of you, do you just work now? Oh yeah, okay. So just pull in that, choose RNG, returns a reference to one random element in the slice or none if the slice is empty. Well, there's definitely something in it, so we can safely context and say choosing random theme and unwrap that because that is definitely gonna work. Oh, it's a double. Okay. Can I deref once that? What's up with you? What are you upset about? Missing lifetime specifier. Can I make you just a static? Okay, cool. So you're fine. I don't need to do anything fun with that. Okay, so new if new theme to lowercase equals random, then I want to select random theme and we return you. Unused RNG, unused deref. Okay, so we're good to go. So then you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Okay, so this is a hidden feature. Okay. Kappa Votes, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, so I believe now if you use just the word random, which I'm thinking we just keep as a hidden silent feature. What do we think? Should we just use a hidden silent feature? Because that could be pretty jarring. But let's go ahead and test it. So change Helix theme, random, didn't do the thing. What did I do wrong? Oh, because it's a validate theme. Right, okay. Validate theme, we also need to set that you're okay with the word random. Okay, so possible Helix themes, available themes, binary search. Okay, so if theme is equal to random, just return true, early return true. Otherwise, search through all of these and then return the result of that. All right, nuts. I don't like that. That's like a a code smell, but it works. I bet. I think. Come on, quit. Come on, cargo run. There you go. Stop just adding rand. Oh, I had a rand. I didn't need to add rand to this project. Okay, so let's try this again. So if I do a random.
Changing helix theme to yellow.
Ooh, so I switched it to yellow, but now I don't know. Like we have random set by that, but I know it's yellow. Okay, I don't like this. Let's not check it in here. So validate theme. I'm gonna take that away again. Select random theme, but think is fine. Change helix theme. Okay, so I don't want you in here. So everything else stays the same like that. And then you need to be public. Okay, so we're going to say, first off, if validate theme, so what we can really do is, first day here is let theme equals, if theme equal to lowercase random, then get random theme, select random theme. Otherwise, I mean, is there really a problem of having this be a stir? Otherwise, it can just be the theme. String found, stir expected string found stir. So they could be a 2-owned. Okay, so I think that's working now. All right, we are not in Adwaita Dark. Now it is yellow. We should probably have this like actually load up what it really is. So if we do another random.
Changing helix theme to autumn.
There we go. Now it's actually set to the random theme that it was. And of course, I can set this back to Adwaita Dark.
Changing helix theme to Adwaita Dark.
Okay, nice. And I like that sort of organization of things a little bit better too. All right, so that's all good and nice. Let's see. In the README, we validated that it's using a real font. Okay, so now change back after a timer runs out. Button to keep new font as my chosen font. Okay, so change back after a timer runs out, or I can keep the font. So we probably want this to be something like, I have to do that for 15 minutes, something like that, right? And I could just have this be reset as the theme myself again, which would be fine. Okay, so if I change helix theme, we validated theme. So now I'm not sure, because that next thing of like I have a button to keep it is the interesting one, right? What if I feel like I have to do this in the front end is going to have to send a message back to here to change the theme. I don't know if I have hello Q. I don't think I sent a message back here, do I? Yeah, because I just have a front end sender and receiver. I don't have the other way around, right? Yeah, the front end is only getting the receiver. The front end is not getting anything to send anything back to the back end. So that's an interesting sort of conundrum here, is if I were to have a back end set to that, or like a button set to like keep it, how would I also stop myself from rechanging it? I don't know. Now, I mean, I could have something on my Stream Deck. Like I could just have a keep for at least. So whenever this gets set, it also sets a timer that counts down. That we could do something like that. And either I'm going to switch back to, I wonder if we should have like the original theme, and like, oh, I should always keep the original theme. Should I keep the original theme? I don't know anymore. Now I'm going back and forth on design of like theme of, like this is the current theme, right? Like this is the current theme. And if I want to set, I don't know how I want to do this. So maybe I just don't worry about this at all. And we update, would it be hello Q or change helix theme? If I do, okay, change helix theme, I have main here. What are you changing it to? Oh, with a new arc. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so I can just do cargo one Adwaita Dark.
Changing helix theme to Adwaita.
Oh, Adwaita? Adwaita Dark. Okay, so if I do that, now if I'm over in here, let's say, and I open you up, and I want to do, okay, so I built the other thing. Let's build this for release. That is in the release code. Let's do another function here. So let's do function reset theme, or we'll just do hx theme. And then I need to find out where that is. I don't necessarily want, okay, so this is not it's not generally recommended. But if I do like home code Brooks builds, change Helix theme, target, release, change Helix theme. Okay, so this is, I'm hard coding this in, which is not going to work on literally anybody else's computer, which is cool. And then also $1. So whatever I set this to. So let's resource this. So if I do Helix theme, wait. Okay, thread main panicked at line 15, missing theme. Oh, make sure there's an environment variable named Helix config path, not present. Oh, okay. So we need to add in a Helix config path, which I thought we had, but maybe I'll just add it in here. Helix config path. You are in home config helix config.toml.
Changing Helix theme.
There.
To black.
Okay, so now I can do Helix theme Dwight.dark.
Changing Helix theme to a twig.
And so every time I want to do like Helix theme, I can just up arrow that and go back to what I previously had. Otherwise, I'll just reset to this. Okay, so I have a command for that now, which means I'm going to cancel this. No auto change back out. No button to keep that as a current font. We'll just keep on with this until I get tired of it. And then maybe by that time, we'll sort of like have an understanding about how I want to work with this. And then finally, last thing under viewer rewards, let's remove the testing one, change Helix theme. And I'm going to put on how long, what should our timeout be? Like how long do I have to stay with the theme? Cooldown limit. Let's do like 5 minutes with no limit for right now. Okay. It would be nice to see the timer for how long to keep it there. And I could like basically say I need to keep it for a minimum 15 minutes, regardless of how long, like somebody else could change it before that is up and it resets, I would imagine. Depends upon whether or not want to be like a disco if chat is in a silly mode. Right. But I think like if chat's in a silly mood, generally like we're in a really silly time, and I can always turn off the reward, which removes your ability to do anything about it if I am doing like a course, like doing something more serious. So like there, I still have the ability to turn off the redemption. So I think things will be fine. Okay, so how long I want to create a timer for that. So if I want to templates, okay, let's go to components theme. In a state, we'll have keep for. We'll have a value of what is U64, I think, is like what you get from a duration. So keep for from that. Our theme message is also going to be a pub keep. Oh, every time this changes, you know what? I don't have to, no, that doesn't have to be in there. That gets to be in here. So, nope. I do have to do this. Okay, theme message, pub, keep for, you have to be a duration. State dot, keep for, we're gonna set you to be message dot keep for as seconds, which is a U64, okay. Okay, great. Then when we send this message from seconds, let's do keep font, keep Helix theme for media duration from seconds. Okay, so we're gonna do 60 seconds. That's 1 minute times 15. So Helix keep theme for. Okay, we set you to be that. Mismatch types expected. Oh, value new. Okay. I think I did. Let's see. Theme message. I thought this should be a second duration in seconds. Because the state has to be in a U64 format, right? So the state has to be that. Oh, keep for. Right. I think I know what the problem is. This is in when I'm creating the initial state, keep for should be nothing at all. So a value new 0. Like keep it for no time at all. Then when I emit the message, okay, so keep for register component, hold on. Arguments to this function are incorrect. Mismatch type expected U64 found duration. The state should be the U64. Events, okay, so theme message, keep for Helix, keep theme 4. Okay, we do that. Okay, there we go. That was our problem. Okay, great. And now I would love to have multiple messages. I wonder if I should use some options in here. Because like, okay, when a theme gets changed, we do this. Oh, but no, this will be fine. This will be fine. So now we're going to do the exact same thing as this up here. So we're going to do a spawn blocking. I'm doing this 1 second twice. Let's go ahead and create a 1 second here. Okay, so that should be fine. And now we're going to do the exact same thing. So we emitter emit. This is great. We're going to do a spawn blocking. We want to do an emitter. Right, I have to have while our duration. Now this was the duration coming in here, but we can sort of make this up because it's ours. So keep Helix theme for. So I want to start you off with this, right? So like let our duration keep for. Okay, so this is gonna be. We're gonna start with the keep Helix theme for. That implements copy, right? It should. Okay, so then I want to, while the duration, is there like an is empty or like is 0? Oh, okay. While the duration is not 0, right? So while the duration is not 0, I can sleep right away or we can sleep at the end. So I guess we'll sleep at the end, but I'll just put this in right now before I forget. So we'll do 1 second here. I want to subtract 1. I want to send the duration out. So we want to emitter. So emitter, the emit, the component ID is the theme component and our theme message. Username, I'll have to move that in. Theme, we move that in. And then keep for duration is now going to be this new duration. Updating theme duration. Okay, so we do that, and then I want to subtract duration. So duration minus equals 1 second, and then we sleep for 1 second, and then we do this all over again. You're upset because you're trying to move, and we already moved these in here, so can I clone you? Sort of. Use of move value, username. Where did I... Oh, previous iteration of the loop? Oh, yeah, because it doesn't have... Okay, fine. I'll clone it here too. That'll make it happy. Clones everywhere. Yeah, and then okay, so the emitter, I can't do that. Emitters, then what I want to do, okay, that was switch ads. Let's create a block and we'll just clone the emitter. Okay. No more errors, no more warnings. And then I have to update. Okay, so we have keep for there, we have keep for in the template, right? And keep for in the state. State is, yeah, keep for, value that. Okay, so we want templates, theme. All right, so we have text. We have to use a VStack here, I think. I want text, keep for at least, something like that. Let's see how that looks. Oh, and then I only want the keep for at least if that exists, right? Tell me if keep for at least that seconds. Okay, so we have nothing there. So as soon as we do a redemption, let me find mine. What's a good one? Because I'm gonna keep this for the 15 minutes. I'm gonna be good. Autumn wasn't that bad, right? Let's do autumn.
Changing Helix theme to autumn.
I missed it. Okay, I needed a space in here. All right, but I don't have to run this again just to change that. Keep for at least that many seconds. I kind of want one more space in between here. So that would be like a text like that. So just keep an empty text in there. And then I can always look at this up and it's like, oh, I don't like this anymore. Then I'll just change this back there. Cool. Okay, I think that works. All right, show how long I have to keep that. That's good. Everything is good. All right. All right. So let's go ahead and save all of this. We did a lot. I also made changes to change Helix theme tonight. All right. What did we do? We added in, I guess like we added in functions. We're validating theme and choosing a random thing. Okay, so we are Twitch users can change Helix theme, and that's it. Venox, hello. How are you doing today? Hope I'm doing pretty well. I am doing pretty well. We have we've been doing a lot of good stuff here. I have a theme that can be set by viewers for 1,000 channel points on Twitch, and then we also sort of like it's kind of like the promise system. I can always technically go back and change the theme again before this runs out, but nobody else can do it for at least 5 minutes. So for me, the timer is 15 minutes, and for everybody else, it's 5 minutes. So that way, Isitsu and Diablo can go hog wild and change the theme every 5 minutes, at least until I get sick of it and change the timer around on them. Okay, I put in here choose start raid. I don't remember what I was thinking of doing anymore for any of these things. So, and then shout out and raid. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave these as like the default ones that we can get through some of the other tools. So I'm going to remove those. Record timestamps for when something interesting happens. This one's an interesting one that would be potentially fun to do. How does it work? Link of GitHub resource. Oh, I have a. Let me go find that. My stream manager here. I don't know if I pushed today's stuff yet, but this is a link to the code, and then I also have a link to this code on YouTube under the description. Is that what you're asking for, Venox? Oh no, how to set a theme. Okay, yeah. So how to set a theme. Yeah, I don't think there's anything bad on the Twitch dashboard page, right? Yeah, I can show that. So on the Twitch dashboard page, come down to like the points or whatever. Right now I have it set for 1,000 points. So you can click on that. It then says like, hey, what theme would you like to use? And it has a URL that you can go to, which has a list of all the themes. So if you go there, this is what you'll see. And it'd be like, okay, I want to be like autumn. Oh, wait, we're doing autumn right now. I want to be
Changing Helix theme to base trans.
there. Skimmis, you got it. And then when you hit enter, haha, okay, that's fun. Okay. So that's a problem. That's a bug. I have both of those. Oh, because I can't stop the thread anymore. Okay. I technically only have one theme going on over here, but I created 2 threads. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on. If we take a look at what I did here, I do this spawn blocking. Spawn blocking doesn't return anything, right? It returns a join handle. Can I cancel the join handle? That would be, oh no, I could throw it into like state or something. Venox, thank you so much for the subscription. Thank you. Okay, but I do have a join handle. Can I cancel this? So let handle equals you. Oh, be aware that task spawn using spawn blocking cannot be aborted because they are not async. If you call abort on a spawn blocking, it just will do nothing at all. So I cannot. Okay, this won't work. This won't work unless I make it the same time that you have it. I think that's what we have to do. So instead of 15 minutes, let's make this 5 minutes like that. Okay, Skimmis, I will give your money back. Okay,
Changing Helix theme to a
let's reset that, and let's reset you again. Okay. All right. So if I do this myself again, or I guess I'd I think we just need to fix it so Helix alternates between the two. Oh, that would be, oh God, like every half a second it just switches to the other theme. Oh no, that would be like super flashing. I think right now though is because I have a 5-minute timeout on Twitch and I do the same 5-minute timeout here, this will be fine. So while I like your idea on a surface, Hisitsu, I do like my eyes too. And so therefore I'm going to veto that one. But not because it's a bad idea, but just because I don't want to go blind. Okay, so Schemas, want to try again and change the theme again? And then we should test that we can't change the theme for another 5 minutes. Oh, you're right. It's on cooldown. Oh, can I reset that? Okay, I don't think I can reset that unless I kill the cooldown or not. Wait, I can do that, right? I can say edit, no cooldown, save. Okay, back to having a cooldown again. Okay, I sure feel free. Go ahead. Any of you, feel free to change the theme. It'll be good.
Changing Helix theme to cat mocha.
It's nice because it has cat in the name. That's not too bad. That looks pretty good. All right, and so now the cooldown should be the same as this timeout. So you can't, nobody can change it again until this timer is done. So okay, I think we're good. I can always change this a little bit later. I'm a little bit sad that text didn't create a new line in here. I thought that would create like a little gap, little space. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, so I think we're good. All right, so keeping theme for only 5 minutes, same as we have set on Twitch. And if I set that to be longer on Twitch, I'm probably okay with setting this to be shorter here. Maybe eventually we can figure out how to pull that number from Twitch. But right now, getting things from Twitch are kind of a little bit weird. I mean, that being said, can I actually get that information? Is that something I can get? Where am I getting that? It's from, the WebSocket handler is where we're getting that. Okay, so we have handling welcome message, processing event. Okay, we're getting that. Then on a message, we get that too. Okay, that creates those. Process you. Okay, so on channel point, redemption. Okay, so get the reward title, username, user input. Does not look like they're going to give me the ability to see how long the channel point custom reward is now unavailable for, which is unfortunate, but totally understandable. Okay, so this is great. Records timestamps for when something interesting happens. So this is something that I have trouble with. So like I want to be able to like cut shorts out of videos or do something else. And there is the entire thing on Twitch where I can set a what is it called? A breakpoint? Not a breakpoint.
Changing Helix theme to Hex Lab.
Ooh, hey, it ran out and we can switch it. Nice. And now we don't have the crazy jumpiness for that. Also, Kappa votes. Hello. How are you doing today? So with this one, I'm not necessarily sure how much I know how to design this yet. So I'm going to skip it for right now. And then we'll come back to that. This kind of hurts your eyes. Do you want me to set it to something else? I can manually change it back to the original. All right. Helix theme, we'll go back to Adwaita Dark.
Helix theme to Adwaita Dark.
Yeah, the thing is like you can choose themes that hurt your own eyes, and it's still gonna cost you to change that theme. But I can be nice and manually undo it. Okay, so to-do list. To-do list could be interesting. That would be something like down here. I just have a list of like things that I want to do in the stream. And I wonder if is there an API for like OmniFocus, which is what I've been using for my own to-do list type thing. I can put tags in there and maybe get them. I don't know if there's like an API for that though. Like there's no Omni commands that I can hit. It's kind of funny to me that they had to specify dark, implying there might be a light when Adwaita literally means unique. That is kind of funny, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, isn't there an Adwaita light? No. Unique dark. Okay. I can't get that there. So do I want, I probably don't want to put this in memory only. So I could throw in, I could create like a text file of items that I want to do. And then if I put that into like a shared place, no matter what profile I'm in, I can throw that in there and like change the order around. So like a text-based to-do system. And then all I really want to do is I want to display those here. Is that right? Or do I want to have like an actual to-do application? If I do a to-do application, that might be more of a challenge type thing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna skip it for right now. And auto cut stream bots, I'm gonna skip that too because I think that's I'm just gonna add these as like challenges for me to do later. So program to auto cut stream VODs, and then the other one was a to do. So like create CLI. It could be a CLI, but it's like create to do. It would have to be like an entire API that then I can hit from here. That's what it's gonna have to be. It's gonna have to be an API. So to do, create a CLI, create an to do app API. Like a really simple one. Maybe I can use my database that I have already, and then I just hit that, and then we're good to go. Okay, I think we're good there. Now, I wonder if I could easily have multiple front-end applications, but then import them too, and sort of extend them. So I want a front-end app, an Anathema app that can be run separately on its own, or just throw it in here too, separate as a child. That'd be really interesting to do. I have no idea if that's possible. Uh-oh, keep for at least 1 second. That disappeared. That's a bug because I never sent the last one to go to 0. Oh, that's probably the reason. So let's do, while the duration is not 0, then okay, a -1, and then I sleep. You know, if I sub 1 here, okay, so we subtract 1 second from our duration, and then I send this out, which means it will get to 0 seconds, and then that should be good. So that should be all I need to do to change this. You know what the last one thing was, though? In the README, show correct theme on startup. I'm not doing that. So we have Hex Lavender right now, but Hex Lavender, I think I hard code Adwaita Dark, which means there that is. Okay, so new value from that. Now I take in a state, right? No, I just take in receiver events, but I also could take in current theme. Okay, so if I take in a current theme, what's the reason for keeping this as a blocking task? The main reason is the fact that I'm not in an async await environment. I'm in a blocking environment. For interval, okay, so I don't know about interval. Let's take a look at that. Is interval a non-async? Creates a new interval that yields with interval a period. The first tick completes immediately. The default misbehavior is burst, but this can be configured by calling. Okay, I'm confused about this. An interval at? No, this won't. This type allows you to wait on a sequence of instants with a certain duration between each instant. Oh, I don't think I can run this. Oh, it's async only? Okay, then that's the reason why I don't use that. Okay, so we have you fixed. All right, so I would want to take in you, change Helix theme. Okay, so what I probably want to do is also update Helix theme to not just change Helix theme, but also like grab the current theme. It's like, okay, so change Helix theme, get the config file, theme value. Okay, so if I get pump function current Helix theme, I could just get the config path, and we're going to return a result with a string inside. So I'm going to load the config file. We're going to load Helix config. Okay, we're going to parse it. We're going to get the theme value. Okay, so config file, Helix config. Now I'm doing an insert. Can I get key values for values that are visually children of this table? returns an optional reference to an item given the key. Returns reference the key value paired stored for the key if it is present, else none. Wait, so key value. So this would be theme, right? Yeah, it's just theme. Oh, and I don't actually care about the key. So I just want to get. Okay, so that gives me an option item, and I want to map you. Now, can I turn this into a string? Cast self to string. So maybe I could do that as a string. Why is that an option now? Oh, because as string does it, as an option. Okay. I mean, I could make this be, okay, current Helix theme. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I can do an if let, or we can just do an if let sum. Okay, so let's do it. Sum, and then we'll get the item out of here equals that. I won't map it yet. Okay, give me this. Otherwise, if I don't have a theme, we're going to have to return. So we're going to have to bail. And the error is going to be cannot load theme item from Helix config. Okay, so that gives me the item here. And then I want the actual value. So we're going to say item as stir. Transform this into a result. Okay, so transform or else. Turn this into an error, and our error is going to be, what do I want to say? I guess this is theme is not a string. I mean, this should never happen, right? Is that going to be mismatch types expected? A result. Oh, string found that. Okay, so I can map toString. Okay, so pass in toString and then do that. Okay, so now we have you. You don't need to be mutable. We just load the config like that. I'm doing that twice, but I kind of want to see if this works before. Well, you know what? It's going to work regardless. Everything will be fine. Let's go ahead and create a function, load config. So we'll take in the config path, and we'll return a result. And the config is a document mute. That's what it seems to be. We'll grab you out, throw you in here, return the Helix config, return an OK Helix config. Okay, we could do load config, pass it the config path, context, loading config, question mark U. Okay, we're good to go there. Right. Oh, temporary file dropped. Fine. Okay. So I grabbed that out there. That seems to be fine there. And then load config, you're fine. And then here is the same thing. Okay. Oh, and let's see. Can I not clone you? Are you not clonable? No method clone for, okay, fine. Oh, right, because it's impl as ref path. I'm going to do clone too. Impl as ref path plus clone. Because right now you're just saying, yeah, value move there. I could do as ref, right? Okay, so if I do as ref, can I just say, wait, do you just work? Oh, you just work. Never mind. You're cool. Okay, so that should be happy now. Okay, so I should now be able to current Helix theme. So I want to get the current Helix theme from Hue. All right, so when I run, ooh, we're running front end receiver right here. I need to grab, okay, so I do have this config for where to find this config here. This is going to be fine. So I could do something like current font, current Helix theme. Current Helix theme, naming these the same is not great. We'll call this just Helix theme. Helix theme, what are you? I want to pass in the config path. So that is config, Helix config path. And we're unwrapping because we're really cool like that. Okay, so now they have that, which is a string. I'm going to, in the front end, we're going to move. So async move the Helix theme into here. And yes, I know. All right, so we have our Helix theme, which is a string. You think it's async only? Wait. F? What happened? Oh, wait, it shows me I went offline. Oh, yeah. Well, that's strange. Let's see, I had no... But yeah, Twitch and YouTube mark that I'm offline. So, well, that's really cool. I don't know what happened there. Now, it is almost it is almost 1 o'clock, so it's pretty much time for me to end anyways. I still have internet on this system. I don't know why it just decided to stop streaming. That's really cool. Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna keep attempting to stream because I'm recording this locally, so you all will get to see this on YouTube. It'll be a YouTube only thing. All right. Let me tell everybody else that I'm let's see. I bet I can. What can I do for this? Okay. Let everybody know that I'm not gonna try to go back on live. All right. Let's fix this. Let's get our Helix theme for the initial one to show up there. So we have you coming in there, and which means so Helix theme. We're gonna find where we set Helix theme to owned here, and now you just become the Helix theme. We are currently on Hex Lavender, which means front end run. Let's just set this to be just something random, like Adwaita Dark owned. That'll be fine. That's for testing purposes anyways. We're not using that time interval. Okay, so no more warnings, no more errors, which means that I can go ahead and restart you. Oh, and it started us with Adwaita Dark. That's not what I wanted. I did save it, right? Wait, am I on Adwaita Dark? Oh, I am on Adwaita Dark. Well, that's why. Okay, so if I've already done the request queue. I can't see. Oh wait, I can't see. Hex Lavender. Okay, so if we change you, actually, I have that function. Helix theme, Hex Lavender. Okay.
Changing Helix theme to Hex Lavender.
Great. There we go. Theme starting with Hex Lavender. Perfect. So now just to reset this so I don't forget it before tomorrow. There we go. Back to normal. So now this will start up with whatever I leave it as, and then we're good to go. So let's finish updating our README. There we go. We are technically done with all these yet. I still have another stream for tomorrow where I'm not sure. Let's see. I have to figure out what we're going to work on. It might be more things to do with the stream manager, or it might be something else to do. I might work on that the to-do app, or we might switch over to that other thing. I'm not really sure. So with that, thank you everybody on YouTube for hanging out for the rest of this. I hope that you all have a great rest of your days, and I will see you in the next video, live stream, or wherever you find me. Have a good one. Bye.